Hello and welcome to December 2022's monthly melt segment, Backed. So Tim's going to talk about some crowdfunding games.
Yep. 3 more crowdfunding games I've backed in the past.
And I'm guessing none of these were ones I did, or
Ones you backed? Well, no, because that's not how it works.
I only backed one game ever.
No, there is a game on here that's Doug's standard. I wish I knew how to back this game. I'm just so dumb in life. How do you back things? It has a back button. Woo, there went my phone. Oh, well, I guess I'll bug Tim to back it.
Well, if he backs it, he pays for it. It's not being stupid, it's being smart.
Well, the problem with this one is, when we get to it, you hated this game. It was like me burning money.
What?
Yeah, when we get there, you'll remember how much you disliked it.
Do we still own it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we own every game we've bought. Gotta do a calling soon.
Yeah. Well, that'll be the first one, because you despised this game.
I don't know any game I despise.
Right. Well, the first one, working our way forward in time, forward, going from back to now, ended on July 7th, 2016.
Okay.
It is probably one of the biggest games I've backed, as in area-wise, like everything.
Okay.
This table, we'll eventually have it on here because you keep bugging about playing it.
Okay, so I know what it is.
What is it?
Massive Darkness.
Massive Darkness, made by CMON.
Which I heard that the second one is way better.
I've heard parts of it are better. Like the system works about better. But
yeah. We've only played one time since we've got this.
Yeah, we played the first one. Well, we didn't have a place to play it.
Like we played it at the church.
No, we played it at the church the first time, and we couldn't keep it there.
No, but now that we have a table here, we can leave it set up and play through. That's my goal with some of these bigger games we have, is being able to let them stay set up and play through them a couple times.
But I would say Massive Darkness is... I don't know if... I'll say it's probably one of CMON's non-bigger games.
It sold a lot.
It did, but like when you hear CMON, you hear all these other games. They really don't bring up this one a lot.
No. It was one that was dropped pretty quick. And I think that's because of the reception it got.
Yeah.
It came out, was a hit right away, and died quick. But man, there's a lot of content for this.
Yeah.
Holy cow, we have boxes and boxes of stuff.
Well, the biggest thing I remember about this is right after this Kickstarter ended, like a couple months later, another one started called like Bloods of Sands or something. It was some game
it
company.
Was a rip-off exactly of it, word for word, everything just, yeah.
It was like a fake company and like...
Yeah. Yep, I remember that.
Or everybody's like, all your... Like the rules, they didn't change the name, so it had like... they had Massive Darkness in the rule book yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, well, we probably shouldn't back this, and Kickstarter stepped in and shut down the...
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I remember about this Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Was about another Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to sit down and play it again. Get it down here.
I enjoyed it, because the character I picked was actually from one of the expansions to play, and I thought that was cool how you could build up that character.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get that out and play through it where we can leave it set up here, and hopefully over the next 3 months we get to play way more things because I won't be working as much.
Well, I definitely want to figure out how to hang the camera down from one of these beams so I can get the table.
So hopefully we can get some playthroughs of some stuff.
So that was the first one from Backed.
Okay.
The next one finished July 14th, 7 days later.
All right.
2016.
Was this the one I bugged for?
Nope.
Okay.
This is the third one. This one was originally made by White Wizard Games. Now they changed their name to Wise Wizard Games.
Is this HeroScape?
This is Hero Realms.
Or Hero Realms, yeah. HeroScape. Hero Realms.
This was their first Hero Realms.
Yeah.
Out of all of them. I will say I do play this game a lot. Not the physical version, ever since they released the digital version. I love playing the digital version.
I think I only played Hero Realms one time.
I've played it a couple times. I played it one time when you weren't with me at the game table. I played it with the Johannings.
Okay.
It is your standard deck building game.
Yeah, which you think I would have played it more. We own it, and deck building's like my favorite mechanic.
The only thing that this really did different is the box came with a campaign
Yeah,
where you had character. Well, you didn't have characters at the time. You had your base card. Characters came later.
yeah.
Uh,
I
but,
need to pull that out and do the campaign.
well, that's the fun thing about the online version is you can play the campaign through that. But yeah, Hero Realms, great game. It'll show up on this back thing 2 more times because there's 2 other campaigns.
And you're a completionist.
Well, that's very
Kinda.
fun.
We're not really completionists because we have games where we don't have everything.
It's true. Where's all your Marvel? What's it called?
You got all the Marvel United stuff.
No, the other Marvel, the deck building game.
Oh, Legendary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your 80 sets of Legendary?
Yeah, I bailed
They're
on
still
that.
putting out Legendary.
Yes. I bailed on that a long time ago.
They will not stop making Legendary content until the MCU bubble bursts.
Well, that's like all the DC deck builder.
Yeah, but that's a whole lot less. That's a whole lot slower. Mainly because Cryptozoic's not that well run of company.
Yeah, and though except the big boxes they put out for that don't fit the stuff.
It's true. That they make terrible big boxes. Everybody's like, just give us a box that can fit the big cards. They're like, we hear you this time. Do the same thing the second time in a row.
Because I think they just put out another big box.
With the same problem.
Yes.
That for some reason they can't figure out. Make your boxes fit your games.
Yeah. And and be able to put like the little counter things that
The
came with
chips. And,
yeah. We use medicine bottles.
But I will give Everdale Big Box their credit. They made a system where everything fits snugly.
Did they give you a picture on how to put it all in?
They did.
That's the best thing.
Because there's certain ways you have to put certain things in there. Especially the boards on the bottom. It's like a Tetris game.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, they'll never release any more Everdale. 1 week later, they release My Little Everdale.
Yep.
Making me a complete liar.
Yep. But no, Hero Realms, I do need to play.
And the last one, the Doug's, I gotta have this. I'm gonna keep sobbing around the house until you back it.
I don't know what this
You're
is,
like-
and I never do that.
You're like, it's only $16, but I only got $15 to my name. What will I do? And then you look over at me and it's like, I see you have $17.
What game is this? Apparently I don't like it.
Oh, we played it and you're like, well, we're never playing this again. It funded July 21st, so another 7 days later. Each one of these was a week off.
What game was this?
It's made by Green Couch Games.
Oh, Rocky Road Alamode?
Yep.
I like that game.
You sat there and you were so disappointed in this. You're like, this is nothing like what I thought it would be.
That's not at all.
Yeah.
It's an okay game.
That's the great... This game was okay. Thank God you spent your okay money on it.
It's a fine game.
Now it's just fine. It keeps going down.
Fine's better than okay.
No, okay is better than fine. You're like, how are you feeling? I'm feeling fine. Or, I'm feeling okay. Completely different.
Is it in my top 100 games? I don't think.
I don't even think it's in your top 200 games.
Yeah, I don't think I go that high.
Since you want this game so much, why don't you explain how the game works?
You move your ice cream truck around
How?
with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not?
You can use your nose or feet.
But I remember that you collect the little ice cream things that you put on the back of the ice cream truck. It's been a long time since we played it. I like the theme. I sell Italian ice. I have an Italian ice business. I have a concession trailer. It fits what I do. And do you remember every single game that you own how to play it?
I do.
All right. How do you play Space Invaders?
Well, we haven't played that yet.
We played when it came, the original.
I'm going to say that one.
Flip ships.
You put the ship on the well, that one doesn't have the thing, but when you flip yourself.
Do you remember everything about it?
Yeah, you put the board down, and where you land the thing is the points you get. And then there's like a cup on the end that you can land in.
No, it was a little box thing
Yeah.
that you made. What about?
I remember all these.
Yep. Trying to think. Ladder 29.
Ladder 29. That is a set collecting game that you.
You're wrong.
That it is.
It's not set collecting.
Because whatever you call it, it's like Fox in the Forest. It's not set. That's what's the mechanic called? Hey, that's a mechanic, not the rules.
Trick taking.
Trick-taking game. They have 5 cards that set out that explain different ways you can score your tricks. Then you both lay down cards, and based off the trick that happens, you score based on one of the 5 current available things.
Subsearch.
Subsearch is Battleship, but with 3 boards.
Sort of.
And it can go down, and then if you hit certain things, it goes left.
Carrier Strike.
Carrier Strike is a game where you play against each other, where you have both choppers and I was
Wrong.
gonna rhyme choppers with jeeps, but they don't rhyme.
That's not Carrier Strike.
Choppers.
It's not Carrier Strike.
Carrier Strike is the aircraft one.
Yeah.
That is essentially Battleship, but with planes.
It's not.
It's a dogfight.
No.
Yeah, because you have the little planes.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. What game was I thinking of?
I don't. The game that we can't find because I think either my grandparents or parents sold it, and that was Chopper Strike with the jeeps and the helicopters.
Yeah.
They had the plastic board up top of the car. I love that game.
Because one person played the jeeps and one person played
the
game. Choppers.
That was like one of my favorite games when I was little. Now it's like $50 to find it. But yeah, so Rocky Road Alamo, it's a game about having an ice cream truck and building up your ice cream truck.
It's a game about conning your brother out of $16.
It's not.
That would be a good game.
That's a game you should design.
Exactly $16.
Yep.
Otherwise, you get onto your con and like,
Yep.
wait a second.
Yep. And you back games you don't like.
Name 3.
Apparently Rocky Road Alamo.
Okay.
Houdini Poutini.
So another game that you made me back.
You don't like it. I like it. No, it's a good game. I
Yes.
just don't remember much about it because we haven't played it in so long.
Well, we didn't have a table that could fit it.
Yeah.
Now we do.
Green Couch Games makes a lot of those small games. I think we own a couple Green Couch games.
I think they only make 3 games.
No, they have a whole bunch. But those are backed.
Back for... this is episode 3 of Back.
Okay, there you go.
I just marked them as episode.
Okay.
They're not based off... Because if I said the back month of this, people would pick games I backed this month. Which I didn't back any this month. Because there wasn't anything to back.
Yeah, December's a terrible month to back games. I almost backed something in November. There were 2 games I almost backed. I think they were in November, weren't they?
They were. Because when we get there, I'll have to list one of them. I have to list baseball... Legacy or whatever it's
Lawrence
called.
of Baseball?
Yeah, that's
I
the
didn't
one.
think you backed that.
Because somebody kept complaining that they wanted it for Christmas.
The one that I really wanted.
But the...
A most fearsome sacrifice.
Well, one was a whole lot cheaper.
Well, the one was like $70, the other was $115.
Mm-hmm.
And I am kicking myself for not backing a most fearful sacrifice.
Is that
That's the Civil War game.
Yeah.
Apparently it is like one of the quintessential Civil War games, and the map is amazing.
It does not fit this table because it's a 15-foot by 15-foot board.
It's a 15 square foot map, hand drawn by a gentleman who's now since passed away. But so have you backed any of the games here, Hero Realms, Rocky Road Alamo, or
Massive Darkness?
Massive Darkness? Let us know in the comments. Have you backed anything recently?
Have you been duped into backing things? If so, call an attorney. I don't know. They probably wouldn't help. Go into Judge Judy.
Yep.
I've been duped.
But have you received any of your Kickstarters here lately? I think we got a couple in here recently.
Yeah, we recently got one from Button Shy.
Yeah. So do hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button.
Share the video.
Share the video. Hit the thumbs up. I guess that's the like button.
Yep.
But thank you for watching. Backed for December 2022.
And as always, stay sweet.